Yeah, yeah, no, it was a good ride, but I'm kind of looking for something that'll get me, at least, you know, to Kessel Run under 3 parsecs. I mean, come on, guys. Yeah, no, I get it. It's luxury. It's a luxury Lambda shuttle, and yeah, we'll think about it. We'll think about it. Oh man. Oh, oh, the stream's live. Holy smokes! Hey, wow. Wow. I was trying to, I was trying to get the stream earlier. A bit of a hiccup. Sometimes these things happen, especially when you try to edit it beforehand, and then the software doesn't compute, and then next thing you know, whoosh, light speed into the butt crack of a nebula. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a very gassy situation. Yep, yep, right in the butt crack of a nebula. Mm-hmm. But usually Klingons hang out over there. But well, today we're talking about Star Wars. Yeah, Gator's in the Death Star. I thought he blew that up. There's more than one Death Star. Come on now. I did blow it though. I did blow it up. What's up? What's up, dude? What's up, dude? Yo, what's up? Yeah. Let's see who else is here. Who else is here? Let's see. We got 70s Rex man. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? I love that dude. He's got such a great sense of humor. Yeah, yeah. And awesome one. Awesome one's here too. Yep. Yeah, it is take two. Um, don't let Dave Filoni take this one down too. Dang it, freaking cowboy Filoni, Filoni. He he likes his cartoon Star Wars, or sorry, his CGI Star Wars thingy. But he's okay with that. He's okay with that stuff. I'm okay with it. It's for kids, somewhat for kids, mostly for kids. I'm okay. I'm okay with the Clone Wars stuff. That it was good stuff. It was good stuff. And Star Wars Rebels was okay. Um, the other ones, it started to get a little Disney Plusy, but that's just how the cookies crumbling. Especially in the Kathleen Kennedy era of this whole thing. That's right, Jedi Master. Goblin 5 standing by. Oh, I have to get. I should have downloaded that clip. I do have to remake it though. I do have to remake that clip. That would be fun. That'd be super fun. But yes, yes, the topic at hand. This one, this Mister William Shakespeare. He does not beat around the bush. Let's see. He says, "I'm gonna miss the Kathleen Kennedy. She, she's the best coffee barista ever." It's true. It's true. She definitely knew how to grease the coffee beans and get herself into producing mode, and then take credit for something she had nothing to do about. And then when she gets the whole thing signed up for her, yep, she's the boss lady. Guess what happens? The company goes down. Not entirely, because it's backed by Disney. And oh lord, Disney could just crash and burn for 50 years before it actually goes bankrupt. Um, which is odd, but definitely there are a lot of knuckleheads who will soak up all the Disney schlop, as they say. Now there has been some good Star Wars, like and I liked Andor. I did. And there are bits of what is it, the Mandalorian. I do like some episodes of the Mandalorian. It's a fun one. It's a good one. Um, there are some episodes that are completely garbage though. Those ones are, yeah, yeah. That's when Dave Filoni's just like, Okay, this is my show. I don't need help for this show. Here's the thing about Dave Filoni. He knows Star Wars, but he also needs help because he will get fan fictiony. He will get very fan fictiony when he's left to his own devices. But that's kind of how that goes. Yeah, the Clone Wars was great. Yeah, the Clone Wars and Rebels. Yeah, I really like Ezra Bridger. Yeah, he kind of was like Aladdin. He was kind of like Aladdin, but for Star Wars, which I didn't mind it at all. He's like Aladdin, but he was like Aladdin plus Luke Skywalker was Ezra Bridger. I kind of like that. Not in the horrible Ahsoka lived action show. Oh, oh. Okay, so I actually don't mind the Ezra Bridger in the Ahsoka show. The only problem is, even I didn't even mind any of the characters. The Ahsoka was okay. Sabine Wren was okay. Even that robot was okay. The Grand Admiral Thrawn, he could have been okay. He was somewhat okay. It's just the writing. Like, the acting was okay. The acting was okay. It's just the writing was so bad, it doesn't matter how good the acting was. The show was gonna be meh at best. And if your show is meh at best, the show sucks. Just straight up. The show is just garbage. And that's why I call it a soda can. Because I want to kick that can down the road. You know what I mean? But, this is how it is. Oh yeah, I'm fine with the Ezra actor. The writing was horrendous. Exactly. Yeah, you agree with me. You agree. Yeah, it was just like. So one point in time, he's just like, what was it? Sabine was just like, I'm gonna give you here. This is your lightsaber. And he's all like, I don't need a lightsaber. I can use the Force. And here's the thing. He doesn't use any super good Force powers. We've seen better Force powers in the prequels. Hell, we've seen better Force powers in the show. In that show, we've seen better Force powers. So it's just like, well, how well is he? He's been stranded without a proper weapon, been battling all these like zombie stormtrooper people with just the Force. Why? How has he not like learned how to use the Force in some crazy way? Was he just being like Kenobi and just being Mr. Hermit guy? I just. Okay. So Kenobi sucked a big one. Yes, Kenobi did suck a big one. No offense to the little actor that played Leia. Garbage. And I don't blame the little girl actor, because let's be honest, you're a little kid. You're not supposed to be a good actor. Now some kids are like straight up about they're just like, holy smokes, this kid can act. But it doesn't really matter. The director needs to point these kids in the right place and all that stuff. And you're having like grown adults trying to chase this little kid around, and it's not like you're some like mom in your pajamas and you're trying to chase your kids and you step on some Legos and you're like, come back here. It's not like that. It make no sense. Made no sense. And then oh shoot, what is it? The black lady? I'm forgetting her name. The Inquisitor chick. That I don't even care. Here's the thing. I can't blame her for her acting, because maybe she acted it perfectly. I just hated the character. Maybe she was a terrible actor. Maybe it was not. I don't know. She was doing like some crazy parkour scene to get to like a ship, and Obi-Wan is just like running through the street like a normal person. And it's just like, what's with this crazy like parkour stuff? It's like you're trying to make this character look badass, but you're just making them look like a dummy. Like, I'm so badass, I could do all this crazy stuff, and it's like, or you could just run down the street like all the stormtroopers, because once you arrive to the hangar bay, all the stormtroopers are right behind you. Why are you jumping on buildings? You know what I mean? Oh, Ginger Welp is here. She says, hey, Gator, I can't stay long. I'm at work. Just dropping by to show some love. Oh, wait, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. She's at work. She's got to polish some stormtrooper helmets. Yeah, keep it in your suit there. It's a good thing. Their suits are already white. Anyways, Reva. That's right. That's who that was. Reva. I actually do like the Inquisitor people. They're pretty cool. They are pretty cool. There's some pretty cool stories and stuff like that. Oh shoot, what was it? Star Trek. Not Star Trek. Star Wars. Jedi Survivor. Like the Jedi Survivor series, whatever it was called. The video games. Like they had like those the Inquisitors, and yeah, they were pretty badass. They're pretty toughish looking, seeming. I mean, come on now. Okay, so just a Chris. He says there was a section where it looked like Reva was channeling Halle Berry Catwoman, jumping all over the rooftop. Yes, that's exactly what I was talking about. Yes. Let's see. You see, dance on lightsabers. Oh. Wow. That's pretty cool. They just is it like a pole dance, except for you have to wear like laser proof like a laser proof suit. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Yeah. It's Cal Kestis games. Yeah. The one that he wears a poncho. That was pretty dope. Yeah, I did like that. I did like that one. The writing was good. It was a video game. It was simple, but it was fun. And we kind of missed that, the simple but fun kind of thing. Now, like Star Wars, like the new Star Wars movies, it wasn't simple but fun. It was like, hey, we want to make it like this movie, except for we want to make it different. We want to update the stormtroopers. We're gonna update the Emperor. We're gonna update. Oh no, we're rehashing the Emperor. Don't worry about it. We bring in the real Emperor back, because that was the problem. It was a whole bunch of messiness. Now, was Kathleen Kennedy the problem? And is Star Wars saved? I don't know. I mean, it's hard to tell. Sometimes these things are hard to tell. I will say this, though. Who's ever coming in after her is still going to mess it up. Straight up. Because the talent pool, and let's be, the talent pool is there. It's just the influence pool, right? It's whose feet are in the door, right? It's like, how do we get your foot in the door? That's how you get the job, right? It's just like, well, whose feet are in my doorway? You know, if your feet are in my doorway and your feet stink, well, guess what? You're gonna get the job and you're gonna do a job because you got dog doo doo on your shoe. And now you track it all over my IP. Dog doo-doo. Wiki doo-doo. You know? You're killing a very strong Wookiee like you did in the Acolyte. Now that one, I 1000% blame Kathleen Kennedy. She like there has been so many movies that have been greenlit, um, but have been like just like swept under, right? Not greenlit, but they've been announced, right? It's like, yeah, we're making Star Wars Squadrons. Sweep it under the rug. We're making Star Wars. The was it the Rangers of the Rebellion, or yeah, Rangers of the Republic or something like that. Sweep it under the rug. I think Gina Carano was supposed to lead that, but obviously for obvious reasons that was never going to happen. Because of BS politics, we can also blame crazy KK about that too. Because yes, let's be honest, she didn't talk about she didn't defend her. She didn't defend Gina Carano. No, no. She let the crazy bullies do their crazy bullying and do like a bullying in the company thing. Yeah. And well, guess what happened? Guess what happened after that? You got sued and you caved to, well, I don't want to say they caved. Um, they greased the wheels. They put enough grease on the wheels so they didn't have to go through discovery. And let's be honest, that was literally like the worst nightmare scenario was if Gina went straight to her guns and be like, no, we're going to see discovery. I mean, I'm a little disappointed, but let's be honest, it was her lawsuit. And I mean, if the check clears, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like, well, we could destroy Disney. Would that actually do anything, though? Probably not. Probably not. Sometimes you gotta play ball if you want the team to be winning again. But yeah, I need some Beskar bikini armor. What the heck? I'm not some OnlyFans cosplayer. I saw. I'm sorry. I just see that. I'm like, what the hell? I'm the last person that you want to ask. So, maybe you can give it to the Beskar bikini armor to Ginger Wolf. Hopefully it won't chafe. But you know what I mean. Uh, but let's see what she says. She says, give me that old Star Wars, the old special effects, the old type of storytelling. Give me people that really felt, give me the people that really fell in love with that, or the people that really loved and enjoyed making it. You know what I mean? Now, some of the bits that I really did enjoy, with Mando, and other good shows that certain episodes. Let's be honest. Some if they start a really good show, guess what happens? Uh, the crazies, the wokey influencer, big heads. They're like, oh wow, this is important and this is well beloved and popular. Yeah, this is ours. Yep. Yep, we're in charge of it now. Thank you. You're welcome. Yes, you're welcome. Yeah. Yeah, that's always how it goes. That's always it's the people who aren't creative, but they wish they were creative. And they have powers and influence. Also they write the fronts of the checks. That's usually how it goes. If I write the front, if I sign the front of the check, guess what I get to do? I get to say I own it. Because I guess that means you pay for it or something. I don't know. Craziness right there. Craziness. Give me some smiley faces. Yeah. Yeah. Why would you need that? What? That's why you would need. Maybe. Maybe. At least you didn't say a Beskar thong. I mean, come on, a Beskar thong. Oh boy, my goodness. I mean, uh, it's kind of like a. Is that kind of like a chastity belt, but for like lightsabers? Aha! My Schwartz is raring to go. and and the female villains is like, you can't penetrate me. I'm wearing Beskar bikini. Now that should be in the new. If they're actually doing it, I don't know. I've heard rumors. I haven't seen too much of news about it, but apparently they kind of want to do Spaceballs 2, the quest for new money or whatever. I've heard rumors about that, but that'd be funny though. That'd be funny if they're fighting like a female and it's just like zing zing with the Schwartz lasers, and then all the clothes come off except for like a Beskar bikini. Dude, dude, that would be hilarious. Yeah, yeah, right. The Schwartz Awakenings. Oh God, no, terrible, terrible, terrible. Oh my goodness. Oh, whew. But for real, I don't know. I don't know. What? All right, guys. What do you think in the chat? Do you think Kathleen Kennedy deserves as much hate as she's getting, or celebration on her way out? Um, I know she's been like the head of it, but I don't think she deserves all the hate. Even though, um, I mean, Lucasfilm is not just Star Wars; it's also Indiana Jones. That was also terrible. I did not see it, but apparently the dial of dysentery, whatever it's called, um, was also bad. It was also bad, I guess. I suppose I didn't actually see it, so I can't actually see it. I could see it, but I'd had to. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know where I could watch it. Maybe I can find it on one of the pirate sites. Yo ho, yo ho. I don't know where it's streaming. Let's see. I think Spaceball 2 is actually filming or just filmed the principal for tech. Okay. Well, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Though, honestly, I really hope they have some similar joke like that. They have like some like it's just some female character, rather it be on the good side or the bad guy side, just in like a Schwartz saber resistant like armor, just on the on, just, and it's just a bikini. That would be hilarious. I would freaking laugh. And you know, it matches the what do you call it, the age group of the first movie, right? Because the first movie was, what is it, PG-13? I don't know. They said asshole and stuff like that. So, um, yeah. And they're like, oh, in the desert when they're combing the desert, and then like the two guys are like using normal combs, like super big normal cones, and then you got like the two African American like Schwartz troopers, and they're like using like one of those Afro picks, and they pop up in the hair, and they're just like, find anything? And like, man, we ain't bad shit. Oh man, uh, I gotta watch that movie again. That movie is hilarious. That movie is freaking hilarious. Ah, let's see. 70s rock fan says, there's no such thing as a Willow. It's like Highlander 2 never existed. Oh shoot, that's right. Willow was Lucasfilm, wasn't it? Yeah, I loved Willow. You can't watch the. I did watch the reboot, but apparently it got memory hold from all the stuff. Cause yeah, Highlander 2. I think I remember watching it at one point in time. Um, I do think I remember watching it at one point in time, but unfortunately, um, I don't remember it. Yeah, but there's only one Highlander I remember. There's also the TV show that was okay too. The TV show was it wasn't bad. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Despereau and Douglas Nelson are the only people that did a good with. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I guess I could see that. Let's see. Nunchuck lightsabers is in Lego Rebuild the Galaxy. Um. Yeah. The Lego Nunchuck. Yeah. Yeah. In Lego that might work because is it you can put yourself back together in Lego universe, but as a lightsaber in the real lightsaber world, that would be terrible idea. Because even Mikey from the Ninja Turtles, he every once in a while he smack himself in the face. Not often, but sometimes he does. Let's see. Uh, it was a glory. Yes. Yeah. Agreed. 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 Oh, Lord. Man, Highlander, man. That was another good one. That was another good one. Great classic. It's got what's his name? Yeah, it's got a whole bunch of good stuff. Yeah, Duncan MacLeod. It's my favorite. Yeah. Was that Lucasfilm? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Highlander was actually Lucasfilm. Pretty sure it was. Don't think it was. I don't think it was Lucasfilm. Though. Not sure what it was, but yes, yes, I agree. I agree with the um um. There is only one. There is only one. You cannot watch it, for it doesn't exist. That is true. That is true. Yes. Yes. What? I wish I could talk about Star Wars. Everyone wants to talk about Highlander. You see, that's what happened. That's why Kathleen Kennedy is on her way out. She keeps on like. Okay, here's the thing. The stuff that actually was in development was garbage. The stuff that was like maybe in development got canned or not canceled. They never canceled anything. What's his face? What's his name? Ryan Johnson. His series was promised like half a decade ago. We haven't heard anything. Okay, what was it? Like 6 years now? Holy shit. What was it else? There's the reason why the season 8 got canceled or got cut short because one of those two directors that did the Game of Thrones series, they should never have like speed run the ending like that. First of all, it looked like garbage. And second of all, you didn't actually get the Star Wars you wanted. Sorry. Yeah. So Kathleen Kennedy, she even freaking messed up the franchise of the Game of Thrones. Man. Wow. It's like I'm trying to be like, man, maybe she doesn't have that. Maybe there's a lot to hate about her, but the more I scan the freaking evidence around here, I'm like, no, it's just a bunch of poop. Wherever she goes. Yep. She gives out coffee, and if you drink too much coffee, what happens? You get shit all over the place. I know. I drank lots of coffee in the morning one time. I'm rolling. 1 second. All right. Is it better now? Yeah, sometimes
Yeah, sometimes the software wants to skip out on me like every like half hour. And sometimes not, but it should sound better now, right? I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, I'm starting to just I freaking hate it. Sometimes these things just I don't know. Thank you. Thank you, Loki. Thank you. Thank you. I am good. I'm great. I am a Jedi. Like my Uncle Yoda before me. Now that's a good show that I would like to see. Like a young Yoda? Dude. Like young Yoda would be great. We get to see Yoda as a Padawan. That would be dope, wouldn't it? That would be dope. Yep. Oh, thank you, Jedi Master. You can smash the like button, and if you look into Twitter, you can pop on and talk to Star Wars because you are a Star Wars um aficionado. I think. I don't know. You might be a Jedi Master. I'm just saying. But yes, smash that like button. And you keep the lasers running on the Death Star. Oh, it's a power generator? Okay. So you guys don't keep the lasers running on the Death Star. It actually comes from a power generator from like kyber crystals. Yeah. Yeah. But still hit the like button anyways, okay? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. Man. Oh. Now we do have some talking heads in the they're doing the um let's be honest, all the big hey geeksters been talking about it like Nerdrotic, um uh like excess ladder, Star Wars theory, was it oh shoot, what's his name, the drunken film critic guy, him as well. Yeah. All of them doing it. Let me just let's see. I understand. Okay. There we go. Let's watch a little bit of this. Let's do a little reacting to reactors. All right. The critical drinker. That's what his name is. All right. Let's see what he says.
Confidently predicting her imminent departure since the days of The Last Jedi, and yet it seems that rumours of her career death were greatly exaggerated. Year after year, failure after failure, there she remained, the proverbial turd that just wouldn't flush. But then in early 2025,
wait, he just had a turd joke too
amongst mainstream news outlets that the long-awaited event was finally happening. Kathleen Kennedy was.
This is actually my first time watching this one. But Critical Trigger, he tends to have some good takes. So it's a short film. It's a short take. So I don't feel bad about watching it.
Stepping down as president of Lucasfilm. And then she wasn't. It all got so ridiculous that she actually had to issue a statement angrily denying the rumours, reassuring everyone that she'd never stop producing movies and that she had no immediate plans to step down as president.
Yeah, let's be honest, when everyone like sees you do a bad job and you're like, I think I'm gonna retire, everyone's just thinking like, oh, you're being forced retired. AKA you're old and you're getting fired. That's what forced retirement is.
Because if there's one thing you need to understand about Kathleen Kennedy, it's that she'll leave when she's goddamn good and ready. Not a second before, and she'll leave under terms of her own choosing.
That's what happens when you're rich and white and a woman. In Hollywood, you could literally do anything and get away with it. Which is odd, but it's true.
She was never going to get fired, she was never going to get demoted or sidelined, and she was never going to be politely hurried out the door. She was too powerful, she was too well connected, and she was too female to ever face actual consequences of her actions.
Holy sh! I swear to God, I didn't actually watch this one. But no, I agree. I literally just said that. Wow.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the rumors were actually true, but because they stole her thunder and all the celebrations exposed just how unpopular she was, she decided to stay on just a bit longer out of pure fucking spite.
Yeah. It's like, well, if they don't like me, well then I'm going to make them like me. And if I'm not gonna, and if they don't like me, then they can just suffer and I can mess up their IP. Oh, look, the lady from the Acolyte. Yeah, that was like Yeah, I don't even know. I think that was like a spite production. It might have been a spite production. It's just like an FU to the fans.
Yes.
But hey, I guess you can only fight the clock for so long, and the new year brought a new batch of rumours from Matthew Baloney. Matthew. At Puck News that after 14 not particularly glorious years at the helm, Kathleen Kennedy is finally stepping down. Again.
Wow.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Or is she? I mean, Jesus, after more false starts than a fucking...
We've been hearing rumors of her leaving since 2019. We had Doom Cunt, or is it Cock? Overlord DVD has been saying, "Oh, this is Overlord DVD, and Kathleen Kennedy is out the door. But take this with a grain of salt, because it is in fact a rumor," and stuff like that. I've been watching that for a while. It's just like, really? Okay. And then nothing happened, and then nothing happened, and then nothing happened. And then another rumor popped in, and you get it from Mike Zero. He's like, this is just a rumor, but Kathleen Kennedy might be out the door. And it's just like, is this right for this time? And then you had ads from Heels versus Babyface. And it's just like, it's like, is she gone or is she here? Kathleen Kennedy's employment is queer, or whatever he sings. It's just like, is she staying or is she going? You know what I mean? It's like that one song. You guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Oscar for it goes to Gator the gut. Yeah, I haven't seen him in so long. I haven't watched that show in so long. Yeah, and let's be honest, I watched him when like he was like super popular. I don't know if he's like still super popular, but I used to like send out some super chats, and he would like never read them, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then I stopped sending super chats, and then I stopped watching because, well, let's be honest, there's only so many of the same show you can watch. So I like to mix it up. I do like to mix it up. I'm not going to talk about Star Wars like all the time, all week long, because especially nowadays, the Star Wars news is kind of slowing down just a little bit. I'm not sure. Do we have any like Star Wars news coming up lately? I don't know. I know we got some stuff in the Gundam world, but Star Wars not so much. Actually, let me do this. Oh, that's better. Yeah, I like this look. Especially since it's just me. All right, let's continue with his critical drinker shit takes.
much in the camp now of, I'll believe it when I see it. At this point, it feels like she'd rather stay on until she dies of sheer old age, and then hang around for a few weeks beyond that, Weekend at Bernie's style, before she'd ever give anyone the satisfaction of reporting on her retirement. But what the hell, let's humour the rumour and see what young Matthew has for us here.
Yeah.
So Kennedy's due to announce that she's stepping down as president of Lucasfilm at some point this year, apparently. When? Don't know. Will she retire completely or move into a producer role so she can more directly fuck up the films under her control? Unclear. What is clear?
Now that would be terrible. That would be terrible. Ugh. Let's be honest. Lady, you suck. Everyone knows you sucked. And you're filthy rich. Just retire. You're old and filthy. Here's the thing. I don't know if she has children or not, but she's got nothing else to do, I guess. That would make sense. If you have nothing to do, and this was kind of your life's work, yeah, I don't know. Kathleen Kennedy, do you not want to buy an island somewhere? Ugh.
From the report is that someone has to step in and replace her, and who might that be? Well,
probably
the most
put a lame,
obvious and
diverse,
also perhaps the least
lesbian
inspiring
chick in
choice
and make it gay.
imaginable, Dave Filoni. Well, technically Dave Filoni and Lin-Manuel Brennan as kind of co-presidents, because let's be honest here, the idea of that fucking retard running an entire studio by himself is like putting Kim Kardashian in charge of the United Nations.
Fair enough. Yeah, he is a good idea guy, but you do need some he does need guardrails, or otherwise he just goes straight over the top into Narnia. You know, like, hey, come back onto the road.
Now, as far as rumours go, it's definitely one of the more believable and less outlandish options available out there. We all knew Filoni was being groomed. Still feels weird saying that one in a Hollywood context. As her successor for years now. From Kennedy's perspective, he probably seems like a safe bet to carry on her legacy. He's not some wild auteur filmmaker who's going to make crazy creative...
Hey, there's Ryan Johnson. The guy who messed up the second installment movie of the sequel series. Yeah. Like, I there's so much I could talk about The Last Jedi, but we'll just keep on going.
Decisions, that's for sure. And he doesn't strike me as some hard-headed, tough-talking go-getter who's gonna reshape the entire studio and do things his way, god damn it. He's a solid, predictable company man who's been part of the Lucasfilm system for like 20 years now. He knows how to play the game, and he's probably become very good at kissing Kennedy's ass and telling her...
That's true. He was good at kissing George's butt back when he was the lead of it. So yeah, he does have the face that looks like he just like doesn't mind brown nosing. Yep.
Her exactly what she wants to hear. He was handpicked by George Lucas himself back in the day, so there's a kind of tenuous continuity with George's original vision there. Another big plus that helps to sell him to the fan base. Ahsoka, with its endless girl bosses and stoic female leads, is definitely proof of his feminist credentials, so that's another massive plus for Kathy.
Put a chicken in and make her name it gay!
And after...
Okay, Ahsoka can be good. It definitely can be good. It's just like the plot, the direction of the adventure, and the writing, dialogue, and everything else. Fight choreography. Actually, the fight choreography wasn't terrible in certain scenes. The final act of the first season, that was atrocious fight scenes, but yeah, just there's potential, but there is also a lot of garbage. And Joseph, yes, Ahsoka season 2 is coming this year, Yeah, Ryan Gosling movie is possibly getting made. There might be a supposed re-release of the classic trilogy without the special effects additions in theaters. Oh, really? So, like the original cut, they're just rehashing it. Let's be honest. That is actually an okay thing to do. Is just be like, for movie theaters, is be like, hey, we're watching. We're gonna put Star Wars on the big screen. Do you want to come down and watch it? And people are gonna be like, nostalgia glasses on, and be like, yeah, Star Wars. I mean, I might. That's a possibility. I might. But Ahsoka season 2. Yeah, yeah. I honestly, if I didn't read that one comment, I would have missed it. Well, I mean, I might not have missed it because let's be honest, critical drinker, neurotic, or any of the hey geeksters guys they're definitely gonna chirp up about it. When like 2 weeks before it releases. What? It's true. That's always how it goes. As soon as there's news, there's people talking about it. Like Kathleen Kennedy, maybe being fired or maybe being in a role of hidden directorship or producers or whatever. I don't even know. Is it going to be better? Is it going to be worse? That is a good question, though.
After working together for so long, they probably have the kind of personal relationship where he wouldn't object to a bit of creative input from her once in a while. Gotta make sure he doesn't start getting ideas of his own and forgets to push the message. Now, I don't know if I can apply the word creative.
He says the message too much. It's kind of his boogeyman.
To a man like Dave Filoni, but it's probably the most accurate description of what he's theoretically good at. But one thing he definitely doesn't understand is business, hence the inclusion of Lin-Wen Brennan to handle all the thinky stuff. Again, this kind of...
Yeah, that person, she looks like she has not a creative bone in her body. She just is really good at human resources. I'm just saying. She has that kind of like that build. And that kind of like off-putted face being like, it's just like, oh, you're not an executive. You're just a human resources person with sitting in a C-suite position, aren't you?
Of makes sense in theory at least. Brennan is the current head of Lucasfilm Business, and as far as I can tell, she comes mostly from a technology and visual effects background, working her way up to become head of ILM before transferring over to Lucasfilm.
Wait, she was in ILM? What did she do in ILM?
She'll be overseeing the corporate and executive side of things, allowing Dave to do what he does best, like... again, as far as rumors go, it does have a grain of logic and common.
I mean, she's an effects woman, I guess, but like I don't see it though. I don't. Interesting.
Sense to it. Admittedly, a tiny one, but a grain nonetheless. Whether it'll act.
The reason, the point is she worked in ILM, but I actually didn't know what she did. Apparently, she must have like. Sometimes the only way to get promoted is to quit and move on. And that's I guess that's what happened here. Just a lateral move, I guess.
Actually happen, or whether Kennedy will once again decide she's not quite ready to leave the spotlight is anyone's guess at this point. I mean, she did say previously that she wanted to go out on a high with a big win to pad her ego and reassure herself that she's not the hapless diversity hire retard that everyone believes her to be. We all assumed that win might come in the form of season 2 of Andor, which didn't.
Yeah, Andor was okay. I didn't hate Andor at all. I actually kind of liked it. It was very intense.
Exactly rock the world of filmmaking to its core, but it did at least get a great critical response. But I guess not. Then again, we do have the Mandalorian movie coming out in a few months, and as far as Star Wars projects go, that's pretty much the biggest thing they've got on the horizon. But if she's
I probably will watch that. I know I'm part of the problem, but curiosity killed the goblin, right? I'm in for a lynching.
Holding out for an epic critical and financial win from that thing. Well, she might be around for a long time to come in that case. Anyway, that's all I've got for today.
Okay. That's all he's got for today. Yeah, that was interesting. That was interesting. That was the critical drinker giving his 2 cents on the Kathleen Kennedy the reports of her actually leaving. Now is this actually her leaving though? That's the problem. I've heard the rumors way too much to actually believe them. And it's like the boy who cried essay. It's just sometimes you're just gonna get it. You know what I mean? You're just gonna get it right up the puppet hole. And nobody's gonna come and find you. Because that's how it goes. That's how it goes when you're just like you cry wolf all the time, and then you get eaten by wolves. You're like, help, save me, Kathleen Kennedy, she's fired. No, she's not fired. She was never gonna be fired. Because she's too rich, she's too powerful, she's too woman. I mean, the Me Too era has ended, but the Me Too era is still always like ready to jump back in it if some craziness happens with a woman of the right pronoun / politics gets unfairly forced to account with their own actions. Yeah. All right. Whew. My goodness. I need something to drink. Let's see what the chat says. The chat's not reloading. That's okay. That's all right. Well, we're just about done here. I want to thank you all for coming in to this kind of impromptu Gator news about the Star Wars. I'm gonna go and try to find myself a starship to, I need a starship to continue on my grand adventures. Because I want to take it up into the stars and go into different spaces and new civilizations to boldly go where no goblin has ever gone before, or except for my Uncle Yoda. He's well traveled. But no other goblin has gone before, like except for my cousin Grogu. He's also well traveled. But any other goblin has gone before. So on that note, I want to thank you all for popping in, and I'm gonna get a drink because I'm starting to run out of talking juice. Where's the liquor?
Oh, what happened, Freddy?
Gator! What happened? Gator! Wake up! Wake up, Gator! Oh, buddy! This is the end of the con! We gotta go home! Gator! Wake up, man! Oh, well.